Good morning. My name is Katinka. I'm the seamstress at the cottage and welcome back. Over here we talk about sewing, knitting and some life. But today is a thank you. Hot chocolate, the best. Actually, it's just like plain cocoa in milk, but I call it my hot chocolate. So I'm here to say thank you to each of you who subscribed and each of you who've been following me around. Some of you even from days before I was on this channel. And who's just been so faithful of watching my videos and commenting and chatting. So I woke up this morning and there were 3,000 subscribers. To tell you the truth, a while ago I was kind of discouraged with my YouTube channel because I felt like nobody was watching and what am I doing? But looking at everything, I realized it was just because I was kind of unhappy in myself. It was nothing about this. I do this because I love sharing what I do. It was more about what was going on inside of me and around me and just coping with life not very well. And I actually made a video about that where I spoke about how I'm not coping very well. And then I just let it go. I basically said, Lord Jesus, you started this channel, so now it's yours. I'm moving on. And I'll post, but everything else is your problem. And it's amazing how sometimes when we let go, then God can come in. And it's just a YouTube channel, and it doesn't really matter if it grows or not grow, but I'm really thankful for each of you who are here. I'm going to talk to you about where I started. I actually looked it up, and in 2022, the 12th of July, I posted my first video on this channel. Now, as I said, I do have another channel called Katinka Ponders, and around that time, I had a few situations where I had to let go of things. I had to let go of some friends because our paths didn't align anymore. I had to let go of some dreams, and I also had to let go of the hopes and the plans I had for my life at that stage. And so I really didn't feel like posting on my other channel, but I did want to post about sewing. And my other channel is more about lifestyle and just chatting in general. So I decided I've got this channel. It's been around since 2011. I'm just going to start posting there. And it will be like a memory or a history of my stuff. And for the rest, it's whoever watches, that's their problem. Or that's their choice. So I started posting on the 12th of July, 2022. And it was a real chaotic time, I think all of you remember, with all the restrictions and stuff. And my third video, my off-the-grid sewing setup, was a breakout one in my eyes. I've never had more than, if I was lucky, 400 views on my other channel. And suddenly, this video actually reached 1,000 views within a week. And then I came across Friday Sew, so I started posting on that hashtag, and that also did really well. And then on the I'm just waiting for it to open. On the 4th of August, 2022, I posted making a 3-hour dress. And for me, that one also went kind of viral. It had 3,700 views. And so I realized that I'm passionate about sewing. I've always been passionate about sewing. And I have literally been sewing since I was like 3 or 4, according to my mom and my gran. And so the question was, why not post about the thing I'm most passionate about? So on my other channel, I tried posting about knitting, which I love. As you know, I still love it. But I didn't like the knitting community that much at that stage. It was very political, and there were a lot of things going on that I didn't want to associate with. So I completely pulled away from that and just started doing some lifestyle stuff. And so this journey started, and I have loved every moment. I've loved posting about my makes. I've loved giving information that sometimes people know, sometimes people don't know. I have loved every one of you that I've met over here. There is such an amazing community, and each one of you are just so awesome. With your comments, I've got to know some of you quite well, I think. And just in communicating, I grew to love this community. And today I want to say thank you for each of you who are here. And I thought of doing like a sewing related giveaway, but most of us know where to find the stuff, and usually we can do it. So then I thought, what can I give to say thank you that is something that not everybody will be able to get their hands on? And so I remembered I recently finished these mittens. And I really love these mittens. I haven't worn them yet. I've just washed them. But I thought, as a thank you gift, I would love to give you these mittens. So unfortunately, I can't give each of you a pair of mittens. So it will have to be a giveaway and I will have to draw a name. And so if you are interested for me to send you this pair of mittens, it was just a random pattern I found on Pinterest. It doesn't have a name. I think it's just a Scandinavian standard pattern. But if you are interested in getting these mittens, will you leave in the comment when you started following? And what made you decide to start following this channel? Because there's so many other channels that you can go to, and there's so many awesome people out there. But what made you decide to start following over here? I would really love to hear that. On that note, I want to thank each of you for coming along on these basically 2 years journey of chaos and fun and everything in between, major life changes, and sometimes just going on with stuff. And through all of that, you've been there. Thank you that I can share what I've learned through sewing and in sewing. But thank you that you also tolerate my psychology background that pops up every so often and my life coaching inputs that I just dump on you, even if I don't know if you want it or not. And just for being kind for all this time. I really appreciate that. I do have some cocoa that's going to get cold, so I'm going to say goodbye now because I really want to enjoy and savor this moment. But I hope wherever you are in the world that you feel loved, that you feel appreciated, and that you know that I personally appreciate each of you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.